It can take years for a player to finally break out in a league as difficult as the NHL. In fact, most players never have a breakout to become stars. However, these 5 players did. They all had unbelievable, surprising seasons and have opened up a lot of eyes towards their game. And if this is your first time watching and you enjoyed this video, I recommend that you subscribe to stay up to date every week. Number 5. Cam Atkinson. Atkinson's rise has largely gone unnoticed. However, I'm sure Columbus fans would beg to differ. This past year, he thrived offensively, scoring 35 goals and 62 points. This marks the 4th consecutive year that Atkinson has scored at least 20 goals in a season. The former 6th round pick is just now beginning to catch league-wide attention for his goal-scoring capabilities, as he was 9th in goals this year. With him playing his best hockey, the future continues to look exciting for the 27-year-old Atkinson. Number 4. Jonathan Drouin. This past year, Jonathan Drouin has emerged as one of the most crafty players in the game. The 22-year-old scored 21 goals and 53 points, which is a major step up from the mere 10 points he recorded last season. For a player who once demanded a trade and seemed to be in exile, his complete volte-face has come to the delight of the fans and the team. He was still utilized in a bit of a sheltered role, so when he's given the right chances and line mates, it will be exciting to see what happens. Expect Drouin to score around 70 points next season. Number 3. Viktor Arvidsson. I think I speak for everyone when I ask, where the hell did this kid come from? Just his 3rd year in the league, the Swede scored 31 goals and 61 points this past season. I don't think anybody on earth predicted this sort of outbreak, as he scored only 16 points last season. His electric rise has been well followed this season, and it is much attributed to his speed and work ethic on the ice. His entry-level deal expires this offseason, so it will be interesting to see Nashville's strategy in negotiations. Whatever happens on the business side of things, only time will tell if Arvidsson can replicate this sort of play next year. Number 2. Nikita Kucherov. The injury to Steven Stamkos truly exposed Kucherov for how good he really is. With Stamkos gone, Kucherov was thrown into the spotlight, and he delivered. In 74 games, Kucherov scored 40 goals and 85 points for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Most people knew that Kucherov was good, but nobody expected this level out of him. The last 2 seasons, he'd been flirting with around 30 goals each year, but his 40 goals this year put him on a whole nother level. At times, he was Tampa's whole team, and single-handedly almost brought them back to the playoffs. One thing we know for sure, Tampa will be a scary team next season with Kucherov and a healthy Stamkos. Before we announce number 1 on this list, we'd like to acknowledge Jonathan Marchessault and Justin Schultz as honorable mentions for this list. So that brings us to number 1, David Pastrnak. Where did this season come from? In 2015-16, Pastrnak recorded a respectable 26 points, but this season he exploded for 34 goals and 70 points. His offensive prowess was broadcasted league-wide, and at times was Boston's best scorer. As time would tell, Pastrnak could be one of the best late first-round draft steals of all time. Most people expected Pasternak's scoring ability would increase eventually, but few predicted it to come this soon. Now the battle is on his shoulders to repeat his production next year and to continue to be an offensive threat in the NHL. Who would you have added to this list? Who will be on the list next year? Let us know down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more content every Saturday.